Hello everyone, welcome to our 3-minute talk on our paper, Dialectical versus Linear Thinking Shapes People's Anticipation of Climate Change. Both individual characteristics and socio-ecological contexts influence individuals' perception towards climate change. However, most published environmental studies mainly conducted in Western, educated, industrial, rich and democratic societies. Moreover, many previous cross-cultural environmental studies may not allow us to pinpoint specific factors that attribute to cultural difference in perception of climate change. Most importantly, causal evidence is often lacking. To fill the research gap, the present work provides causal evidence between dialectical thinking and individuals' anticipation of climate change. Dialectical thinking refers to a constellation of lay beliefs that include expectation of change, tolerance of contradiction, and holism. This leads to our research question in present work. Though dialectical thinking influences people's anticipation of climate change, we asked American and Chinese participants to indicate whether they anticipate an increasing, a stable, or a declining trend of temperature change in future. When compared with American participants, Chinese participants are more likely to anticipate a stable trend and less likely to predict an increasing trend of future climate change. To provide causal evidence for the influence of dialectical thinking on perception of climate change, participants were randomly assigned to either dialectical or linear condition in which a particular mindset was activated. The results showed that participants activated with a dialectical mindset were more likely to predict a stable trend and less likely to anticipate an increasing trend than participants activated with a linear mindset. The present study expands on the scope of environmental research on dialectical beliefs by providing the causal evidence. People with high dialectical beliefs are more likely to anticipate an unchanged trend and less likely to predict an increasing trend of future climate change. Besides, the current study also unpacks the complex nature of public response towards climate change. Linear thinking, which is highly encouraged in Western societies, may make people more likely to predict an increasing trend of future climate change. However, personal control, which is also highly encouraged in Western societies, may make people less likely to anticipate an increasing trend of future climate change, which may suggest multiple factors simultaneously shape people's response to different environmental issues. The key takeaway of this study is that people with dialectical belief are more likely to anticipate unchanged trend and less likely to predict increasing trend of future climate change. The present study emphasized the importance of eliminating negative influence of dialectical thinking in climate change education programs. You may visit the journal webpage for the full text of this paper. If you have any questions regarding this research, you are most welcome to contact us. Thank you for watching our 3-minute talk.